All right. We're almost here. We're live. Don't you worry. I'll explain. You can see me. You can hear me. Almost all the lights are on. This is what happens when you have to deal with things right before the show. Audio listeners, you're the best. You don't have to nothing. And I also have a Patreon thing to put it. God bless me. Producer Steve's not here. What are we going to do? Blatherers? All right, in the Discord, in the Patreon page will be the new link for the show. You guys can hear everything, right? Just welcome to Blathering, episode 899. Steve's going to be there after bedtime. You can all hear me. Okay. In Patreon is the call-in link for tonight's show. And then I'm going to try to do this on air real quick. I'll tell you what happened. I had a surprise. A thing was going on, and Franny's mommy was at the house, and we were talking about some Franny stuff, some important stuff. And I looked down and went, it's 4:31. Holy moly. I've got myself a show to do. So nothing was set up. Everything is, we're trying to make this all work, everybody. So there is a new link tonight. It's a temporary link. So I'm posting this if you want to call in, and I really hope you do. We are using a different link tonight, and it's up in both Patreon and on the community page. Oh, I probably made that public for everybody. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Who knows what's going on with that? Yeah. God damn it. We're just gonna have to delete this post. Sorry, everybody. I am distracted tonight, and it is what it is. So this is why we're live. But I'm here, and you're here as well. I got some stories to tell of the game last night, Dodger and Philly game last night. Oh, my God, I even have the wrong setting. Should I just retire? I should probably just retire tonight. That's what I should. When Steve gets here, I'll do my reset. All right, members. There we go. Franny is completely okay. It's just, shared household now. Franny's a child of divorce. There you go. It is now posted, and we're safe. My camera may start doing weird things because I'm on the wrong setting. Later tonight, we are going to be debuting the voice, Blathering voice mailbox. And we've got some first calls in, and then we're going to unveil this for all of you. And I think every Saturday we'll be taking, every silly Saturday, maybe Thursdays, we'll be taking some of the calls in. So, that's coming your way tonight. There, David at Channel 19 says it's okay. You guys know my standards for having a show versus a live stream. And when I feel as though I'm devolving into live stream, that you're not getting your money's worth. But I'm going to give up my sense of professionalism and perfectionism to just hang out with you all here tonight. So hopefully the link is up. Someone get in there, call in if you want. It's on the Patreon page, like I said, and on the for channel members on the community tab. You should get in there as well. Last night, I went to Dodger Stadium for the first time for a sports game, and I realized 11 years. The last game I went to was 2015. Believe that. Let's settle this up here. When was Mariano Rivera's last game? It was 2013. Has it been that long? No, maybe. It's possible. I haven't been to Dodger Stadium as a sports spectator since 2013. I was there for Mariano Rivera's last game at Dodger Stadium. But I did see the game, and I even got video of it here. Let's. I got 11 seconds of glory. Are you ready? You ready? Here we go.
Because you already. Yes, I did that this past year because
Great seats. Thanks to my buddy Hugh for setting us up with the seats. Who was Lady Gaga playing against last night? The Phillies. 2013. Yeah. Great seats right behind the Phillies dugout, which is why I got great pictures of my guy, Don Mattingly, who's the Phillies manager. His son, Preston Mattingly, is the Phillies general manager. What a family affair over there. It was a lot of fun. There was like 5 solo homers, a Schwarber bomb, Freddie Freeman in the first inning, just a line drive opposite field home run. Next home run, I think, was Max Muncy, big moonshot. And then the third home run was Shohei Ohtani. Will Smith had the other one. But I'm very happy as a sports fan. I got to see Shohei Ohtani hit a home run. I would have loved to see him pitch. And for those that don't follow sports, I apologize. We have a little bit of sports night to start off. It was a fun experience. But Shohei is, I think people know or they hear he's a pretty big dude. That dude is huge. Huge. 6'5", well over 230 pounds. I don't know. Just tree trunk legs. One of the most just stout players I think I've ever seen in a game. And I used to have the pleasure of sitting pretty up close, man, the home plate seats. Giant of a man, and just makes it look so effortless. The home run was just like swinging a pop. So that was a lot of fun. I also got a bobblehead. It was bobblehead night. And guess what? By morning, I sold it on eBay. I don't collect bobbleheads anymore. It was a great. It's Alex Vesia, who was the guy last year. He and his wife tragically lost their child during the World Series before the child was born, and a lot of love went out to him and everything. So he's a cool dude, cool player. And it was bobblehead night, and I don't, like I said, don't collect them. And I was like, maybe I could give this to someone. I have a couple friends that collect things, and I just was like, you know what? I wonder if I could sell this on eBay. People were posting them at the stadium. People were also on eBay. I realize now it's such a market. They post like pre-orders. Like, I'm going to the game to get one. You can pre-order it from me. People had the pictures up, like literally holding them like in the stadium. Like you could see. So I sold it. I put it up this morning. I just, fresh for the stadium. I sold it within minutes. Within minutes, I sold it. So that last night was a net positive in terms of investment. But a lot of you we talked about hot dogs the other day, and like I said, I haven't been to Dodger Stadium since the Lady Gaga concert, but you're not experiencing that one as a baseball fan. That's not a baseball setup. It was also 2022. There's so much to do now at Dodger Stadium, which I think is a good thing. I'm not a purist when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't necessarily want my baseball stadiums to be theme parks. But, you get there early. There's several restaurants. There's bars underneath the stadium now. There's a lot to, see and do. There's like little mini museums. It was it was just really like it was crowded. It was bobblehead night, so it was real crowded. Food choices were, once you got in the stadium, not good. And here's the thing. So the Dodgers used to be, I guess they had an arrangement with Farmer John. That's who did the Dodger dogs. And Dodger dogs, as we discussed the other day, are world famous. Other stadiums got great food too. This is West Coast bias. As I told you, there's a great history with the Detroit Tigers and Ballpark Franks. There's a lot of other great food at other stadiums. But Dodger dogs are one of those like world famous, known around the world. Baseball, Dodger dogs. Farmer John's, as Vince Kelly used to say, Farmer John. They switched that out. I don't even know the whole story. And my friend Corey driving me to the game goes, I got bad news for you, man. Dodger dogs, they ain't good anymore. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give one a go. Then I get there. We meet up with my friend who's he's an off-duty police officer, and he was working security in the outfield. And he runs up to me, and he goes, I brought this up, and he goes, yeah, the Dodgers, they're not good anymore, man. He's like, you can get the Brooklyn all-beef hot dog. Get the Brooklyn all-beef hot dog. And I was like, okay, I'll try that. But I also want to get a regular Dodger dog. We wait in line, a little bit, 22 minutes to get our food. The game hadn't started yet. The ballpark Brooklyn all-beef whatever Frank was like $14. the regular Dodger dog, $8 now. I get it. I'm not an old man screaming about in my day ice cream was 25 cents. I get it. But $8. I got one. And then I got a bacon cheeseburger. Okay, now Dodger Stadium, over the years, on all the levels, field, loge, reserve, whatever it might be, they've had some good choices. Carl's Jr. had a long-standing agreement with him. Nothing better than eating kind of a lukewarm, almost cold, squished double Western bacon cheeseburger the fourth inning at Dodger Stadium. Used to be a staple of mine. No wonder I'm going to die probably early. King Tacos. King Tacos had an agreement with them one time. Love King Tacos. Great stuff. That was good. Hard to eat tacos when you're sitting in a stadium. They just basically had the regular stuff. So the only other option was a bacon cheeseburger. $16.99. $16.99. Okay. I get the last open credit card in my pocket. Let's do this. We're living large. I'm going to make this money back selling a bobblehead. The cheeseburger was the size of just my hand kind of together for the audio listeners. The bun had slid off the one beef patty. I don't even remember tasting the bacon. $17 in tax for that. And then the big thing was the Dodger dog. Here to report, it was horrendous. Didn't get anything on it. No relish, no mustard, no ketchup, nothing. I wanted to go straight at the meat. And my friend was right. My friends were right. Really bad. Pork-based more than anything else. It's like taking a Vienna sausage and drying it out and just slapping it in some soggy bun. It was really disappointing, but I finished it for $8. And then at one point, fourth inning, I said to my friend, I'm full, but I want more food, which is what happens at a baseball game. If an ice cream guy comes around, I'll get an ice cream. 2 seconds later, ice cream guy comes down. Hey, it's the God has shown his light down on me. Let me have one of them ice cream sandwich. Close to like $8, I think, plus a tip because I'm nice. I tip. When they give me the tip option, I tip the highest option. Ice cream sandwich was really good. You know how I know it was really good? Because I've had them in my house. These were the ones you can get at Smart and Final, a bargain basement outlet store. I could probably get 8 for $8 at Smart and Final. I paid $8 for one, and it was just a grocery store ice cream sandwich. No, not even Carnation. Literally a generic ice cream sandwich. That was it. I know I sound like an old man. I really do know I sound like an old man. But we can't have this anymore, people. What are we doing? In June, we're going to announce the first official in-shitification episode of the Blathering. We're going to make this an annual thing. Maybe a quarterly thing where we are going to all take our turns venting. We're going to vent about the in-shitification of some of these things. Things that are supposed to work better. How we're completely getting screwed over. And, a $17 bacon cheeseburger at Dodger Stadium might be on the list. But all that aside, it was absolutely a fun time. Me and my friends, 4 of the friends from my fantasy baseball league had fun. Got to see Ohtani hit a home run. Dodgers win. I'm a Yankee fan, but okay. I got to see Don Mattingly again. I used to see him when he was a manager of the Dodgers. Got to see Donnie baseball again. It was a good time. It was a good time. Ethan says, isn't every episode of Blathering in shitification episode? No, yes. You're wrong. You're right, but in this case, you're wrong. We're gonna make it a thing, Ethan. We might even have awards for at the end of the show. The most in-shitified thing. We're not gonna make it competitive. We're just gonna help society here with that. So that's where we're at. But it was a lot of fun. Going to ball games is expensive. Everything's expensive. I understand that. There's just something great about a baseball game. And I love going to hockey games. I've never seen an NBA game in person or a I might see a WNBA game soon. Trying to get Mark Ellis to convince him to go see our girl, Kelsey Plum. Haven't been to an NFL game, been to college games. They're all fun. But because baseball is pastoral, chance for conversation, chance to kind of look around, chance to breathe it all in. It's a special kind of community. I will say this, and this is inside inside, Laserbolt's right. We need to emblatherify the world. Where was I going? I got totally distracted where I was going. It doesn't matter at this point. Oh yeah. Inside baseball talk. I'm not necessarily a baseball purist, but I have certain things that I'm definitely a purist on. And going into last season, going into this season, the robot umpires having the ABS challenge, not something I was a fan of. I don't like the ghost runner in the extra innings. Pitch clock, okay. I don't know. Is that going to cause injuries? But every pitcher's getting hurt anyways. All that stuff. I got to tell you, see, my first game in this modern era, the pitch clock is great. The game started at 7:15. First pitch was 7:15. We were in our car by 9:20. A 2 hour and 5 minute in general game experience is perfect. It used to be, if you're going to a Dodger game, say it starts at 7:10, they used to start games at 7:05, 7:10. They used to start games around there, maybe 7:35. Just say 7:10. Your Dodger game starts at 7:10, first pitch. You knew you weren't getting out. If you stayed all 9 innings, you weren't getting out till 10:30. Dodger Stadium traffic is a nightmare. You're not getting off the stadium, 11 at the earliest, 11:30 maybe at the latest, off the stadium grounds. Your whole night. In our car at 9:20, I was home in Burbank by 9:38. That made me change my mind on the pitch clock. And two, being in person, I think we had 3 challenges last night, maybe at least 3 challenges. It's really fun. It's really fun to have a challenge go. The ump announces it, and everyone looks to the big stadium. Strike or ball. Yeah. Steve and I talked about it. We talked about what happened on, I think, an opening day with the Reds. And I stand corrected. And my friends, we were all watching the game. My friend Stu turns to me and goes, I was a baseball purist. I rallied against all these changes. I was wrong, he said to me, between bites of an ice cream sandwich from me. It worked. It was a fun experience. In and out 2 hours for the game. Got there a little early, of course. Welcome to the modern age, says Brady. Now, James Holmes up there in Scotland asks a very important question. He says, ice cream sandwich, ? Ice cream sandwich, ? Yes. My computer almost restarted. Yes. Is this something truly that is something that America, the United States of these Americas, gave to the world? Have I just assumed that? Do anyone checking in from the rest of the world? What do you have you experienced the joy of an ice cream sandwich? This is absolutely my favorite thing. Take cookies and ice cream, you squish them together. The cookies is the bread, the ice cream is the meat, and you got yourself an absolute amazing dessert. Fits in the palm of your hand. It gets all over my face. Ice cream always does. I absolutely love ice cream sandwiches. And I like them simple. Before we get it, I like them very, 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 very simple. Vanilla ice cream, maybe occasionally something on the side of the ice cream that you dip and roll it in, and a chocolate chip cookie. End of it. That's all I need. Don't mess this up. Don't get it too fancy. All right? If the ice cream's squishing out of the sides, even better. I absolutely love ice cream sandwiches. So if that's something we can share with the world, Jared agrees. Jared, call in and let's talk ice cream sandwiches. JMB calling in here next. Brady says they're from NYC. Narcolepsy says Big Stick still exists. What Big Sticks in terms of toys or ice cream? Is that a Big Sticks ice cream? What do we got here? Yeah, the popsicles is like the big. I've seen those. Not necessarily at Dodger Stadium. All right. David says we used to have them with ice cream between wafers. Oh, okay. Maybe we can gather all the world's ice cream sandwiches as one. Maybe we can come together. Maybe that's the charity song we need to sing. There comes a time when we take our ice cream sandwiches and we squeeze them into one giant treat. Let's do it. Popsicle syrup him now. Let's do it. Okay. Call in. JMB's does not have an ice cream related question, is what he said. That's fine. JMB, get in here. Producer Steve will be here shortly once the kids, once the whiskey slides on in here. And then we'll unveil the Blathering voicemail box line. JMB, Vulcan Nerd, you're on the show. How are you doing, my friend? Can you hear me? JMB, muted?
I can. Yes.
Hey, JMB, how you doing, buddy?
I had to switch tabs. Sorry about that.
You're all good, man.
Good.
What's on your mind?
So, actually, I was hoping to ask you and Steve about this. I had a FMK version of Star Wars animated shows.
Okay, FMK version. I'm typing this up.
Okay.
What is that?
Well, it's a profanity with the F. Marry, kill.
Oh, I see what it is. I thought you were talking about some kind of specialized version, like you get the FMK version of the Clone Wars series. Okay.
No.
I got you.
This with the animated Star Wars.
Okay, give it to me, and Steve can get in here, and we'll make him answer it too. So set me up.
Okay, so FMK season 7 of the Clone Wars. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The Clone Wars. Season 7 of the Clone Wars. FMK Maul season 1, which we just had. Then
Okay.
FMK season 4 of Rebels, which
Oh God. Okay.
if you're
You're cutting in and out, JMP.
Oh.
You there?
uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah. You we
still
can hear
on?
you. Yeah, you're on.
There's some
You're on.
weirdness going on
Yes.
my end.
It's okay. Internet's creepy. So season 7 Clone Wars, season 1 Maul, season 4 Rebels.
My
Those are the
internet connection
choices.
has dropped.
We hear you, JMB. JMB, they might not be able to hear you, but I can hear you. Okay, so the people coming in. All right, we'll let JMB try to come back. JMB, you there?
Yep, I'm sorry about that.
Nope, you're good. You're good, man. Internet's a mystery. All right, so I got anything else? Season 7 Clone Wars, season 1 Maul, season 4 Rebels. Any other rules to this?
No, just which one would you boop,
Okay.
shall we say, and then marry, and then off
Okay.
in horrific fashion.
Okay, this is very tough. This is actually a very tough game. You've chosen deliciously complicated. We'll just say that. Deliciously difficult, we'll say. All right, so F, marry, kill. I'm going to marry season 4 of Rebels. All right? And, there's a big loss, but there's also some love in that season. There's some family coming together. It's built for the long term, that season. That, to me, is a good marriage right there. So we're going with that.
Okay.
Good old fucking. We'll say it here. YouTube be damned.
Fucking.
We're gonna go season 1 of Maul because that's a sexy season. All right. There's a lot of sexy characters doing sexy things like murder there. I think. I don't know. Including the robots, including the droids with shoes on. But it's a sexy season, and I don't necessarily mean in just terms of sex. I just mean what a good season of Star Wars. So I'm going that, and then unfortunately, I'm gonna kill season 1 of Clone Wars. It's pretty sexy too. I wouldn't say it's built for the long term because there's a lot of death and endings. But it is weighed down, I think, and I love these episodes, but the backdoor pilot of the Bad Batch, which made me dubious about the full show. And I was like, not looking. I never really fully said that on Force Center. I was not looking forward to the Bad Batch. I thought this was going to be a chore of a show to watch. Didn't really take to those 4 episodes in season 7 Clone Wars. So that is the only dividing line because I do love season 7 Clone Wars. I actually just watched it leading up to Maul. But if I want the Bad Batch, I'm going to go the Bad Batch. That's my kill. There you go.
All right.
There you go. You?
I would F Maul, like you said. That's like you said, sexy time.
Sexy.
I would marry season 7 of Ahsoka just because I just love Ahsoka so much. Or I'm sorry, I keep saying season 7 of Ahsoka. It's like season 7 of Clone Wars.
Look, it's like the prequel to Ahsoka because that's Dave's favorite character. So
yeah. And then, yeah, as great as season 4 of Rebels is, I guess that's the one I would have to. But I mean, like you said, like these are all great choices. So there's no wrong answer other than the fact that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is the nature of the game, and I like James Holmes's answer here. F Maul, I can change him. Kill clones, prevent Order 66. That's good. Marry rebels, you have to settle somewhere. Oh man, that's good. That's good. JB, appreciate that. You have no thoughts on ice cream sandwiches, though?
I am a fan of the chocolate chip mint ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
And Japan does have their own brand, like the local like Japanese brands of ice cream sandwiches. So they do exist here too.
I got to imagine there's some spectacular ice cream sandwiches or adjacent desserts in Japan, right? Something that
they do.
We can't even imagine.
Yeah, ice cream treats are like actually really like if you and this is the thing you'll love if you can ever make it out here is that like convenience stores like the 7-Elevens, the Lawsons, the Family Marts have great like an ice cream bin in every like convenience store. There will be a frozen section of like all kinds of like frozen ice creams and frozen treats. So okay. I hope someday you'll be able to make it. I
intend to. I was bummed I couldn't get to Star Wars Celebration Tokyo, but we'll get out there one day. There you go. GMB, home run of a call. Great question. You know what? You should come up with more of those for other shows. I like that.
We'll do. All
right. JMB, check it in. We also got Jared the TIE Pilot. We got Brady lined up. Producer Steve is putting whiskey in the gums of his kids, and he'll be joining us soon to unveil the unveiling will happen here of the Blathering voice mailbox, which is going to be fun. We got 2 great ones there. Right now, Jared the TIE Pilot's here. I also want to shout out Sarngad. Can't usually make the live show here on the East Coast, but the power's out, and you're helping me pass the time. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support, and I'm happy to be a service. Entertaining and passing the time. Jared, what do you got?
Oh, not too much. How you doing, Cannon? Am I audible?
You're good. I think you're on your... What are you on? You're on a phone?
Yeah, so Steve's actually been helping me a little bit today. So my computer and Wi-Fi, they're not on speaking terms. So we're trying to find couples counseling here to get them, working. You know how it can be with computers and internet. It's a very abusive relationship.
Yes, it
is. I'm thinking I'm pulling a U and 100-foot cable is on its way to just say the hell with it. And I'm just like, so I'm on my phone with some headphones connected. Good old Bluetooth.
Good. You sound good, man. You're here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually checking my stream. I haven't had it dip out like it's been doing, embarrassingly so, on recent episodes of the show. And then I'm not jittery, which is weird because the graphic acceleration is on, which does not work. Maybe some things. Maybe I prayed and miracles happened and my text worked, and I'm not crispy and crunchy. But Jared, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, you told me to call in about ice cream sandwiches, and
hit me.
I think you hit it on the head. 2 chocolate chip cookies with that vanilla ice cream in the middle, and like you said, sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, you get it with the chocolate chips that have been rolled on the side of the ice cream. But that is, I don't know much how you top that. Shout out to my mother's favorite, which is the old thin layer of like chocolate something or other with that thick pizza, the original style ice cream sandwich. That's her big treat.
I love that one. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and I know there's some gourmet stuff out there. And believe me, you hand me an ice cream sandwich and it's got something fancy on it. As long as it's not coconut or walnuts, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. All right, giggity. That's it. But there's something about the simplicity of it, because an ice cream sandwich does make me feel like it's the summer of 1984 and I'm a kid again.
Oh, that's that hits right there. Go ahead.
What is the worst kind of food served at Fenway? Not in terms of quality, but in terms of convenience to eat in a seat.
Oh God!
Like, do they have a big bowl of clam chowder?
There's chowder, but the receptacle is aware of what it's carrying. I think, and this might be this might sound like a little basic answer because I'm sure everybody has this, but nachos and multiple beers.
Yeah.
Like you need to carry multiple beers, my friend. You best have Jedi reflexes.
Yeah, no, it's kind of sets you up for failure. Someone in chat asked earlier if Dodger Stadium still has the helmet full of garlic fries. They do. They also have a like we're talking human size baseball helmet full of nachos with chili on it. My friend's son, who was sitting, he had come with his friends and he was sitting in another section. We ran into him and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, this is the hubris of youth. Because that would not have third inning, I'd be like, we got to go home. But
20-year-old Ken would devour that.
20-year-old Ken, 50-year-old Ken cannot have a helmet full of nachos with cheese and chili on it. James, good night. Thank you for the James, man, I wish we could do this earlier. Steve's not ready yet, but we got your voicemail message is amazing. We're gonna play that here in a bit. Yeah, so the Dodger Stadium, like I said, pretty simple. I like that's why hot dogs are the best. It's just, meat, bun, your hand, good to go. The beer's another thing. But the guy next to me wasn't a friend of mine, just a stranger sitting next to us. He had an entire what they call the home plate platter of like sushi and rice. And it was like because they have obviously with Shohei and other players now on the team, the attendance of Japanese fans has risen extremely. It's actually
capitalism.
Uniqlo Field is technically the name of Dodger Stadium now. And I get it. And it worked. Like this is what Shohei's doing worldwide and increasing the love of Major League Baseball. So they have Japanese food there, and I tempted. I like a good roll. I could do that. They had a teriyaki chicken bowl. I could get that as a white man. But I was looking at the guy next to me. He's got the entire. It's like a home plate sized little box, little flimsy cardboard box of all kinds of sushi and all and tempura, and he's balancing it on his like knees. And I'm like, and it was $40. It was $38.99.
Oh, God.
I'm thinking one foul ball, or your girlfriend bumps it, or I bump it. Your $40 is on the ground. That made me.
No, not about that life. Not at all.
Life. Not about that.
Actually, my like I said, I was never like Fenway Franks are fine. The hot dog. As far as I'm concerned, I always get the Italian sausage before going into the stadium outside. But in the park, I did, Katie. It's big. It was bigger and juicier. What can I say? But the inside the parkness is, and it has to be in a specific like distance between wherever I'm sitting. It's the peanut guy with the 14-row arm that can just nail a strike from down yonder.
Love that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, there used to be the legendary guy at Dodger Stadium, and he may have even passed. Definitely think he's retired because he was like old when I first started going, and he was amazing, and everyone knew it. It's the guy, and he was amazing. Jared, I appreciate you calling in, sharing your Italian sausage dreams with us. We're almost. Oh, Steve disappeared. I was going to bring in Steve, but I'm going to get to Brady here. All right.
All right, brother. You guys stay safe.
All right. Oh, there he is. All right. What do we got? We got producer Steve here. There he is. Hi, Steve.
Hey, buddy. Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
It's going good. The show started rough for me because I got entangled in not even drama, just unexpected things going on. So I'm here, Steve, is my point.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you here?
That's good. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope everyone else that's here is enjoying themselves. I was just looking to add a couple of the voicemail files that we had. We have 3 voicemails to play for this evening.
3 voicemails. Oh, that's
sounds
amazing.
Here for StreamYard, and it kept saying an error occurred. Wait a moment, so we might have to get a little creative with.
Is it too big of a file?
Play them. No, they're very small files. I'm within all of the file parameters, sir.
The format size different. Okay.
Yep, all those things. Yeah, it's not my first rodeo on that, and
hey, calm down. Calm down. I know what you're doing there. I know what you're doing there.
It said to go fuck myself. So,
all right. Well, while you set that up, we're gonna take a call from Brady in a second. And as always,
good.
We remind you that all this month. This show has been sponsored by the motion picture in progress, The Arbiters, a 2D animated project. It is a great saga morality play and just really some good anime that you will like it. If you want to support it, you can find the links down below here on YouTube or seek it out on my YouTube page if you're listening to the audio version. My buddy Phil Svitek and his team are putting together this movie, and they're looking for help. They are looking for investors, as I've been playing that ad. I'll play that in a second, but they're also looking for you to maybe join the Patreon page. It's linked down below, and support. You get updates and help these fine folks make this film, The Arbiter. So here's Phil to talk about more, and on the other side of this, producer Steve, Brady with a call, and the debut of the Blathering voicemail box.
I am raising $5 million to fund a 2D animated feature film called The Arbiters. In the spirit of Princess Mononoke and Suzume, it follows Adia's quest to find her lost friend, only to uncover a sinister plan that forces her to confront ancient elemental forces and her own inner turmoil in order to save humanity. I've written the script, assembled the team, and we're actively storyboarding the film, with over a third already completed. All that to say, this isn't just an idea, it's already in motion. Now it's about finding the right partners to help us take it all the way to completion. If you know investors, studios, or collaborators looking for bold, original animated storytelling, I deeply appreciate an introduction. And if you don't know anyone directly, you can still be part of the journey by supporting The Arbiters on Patreon and following the project as it develops in real time.
All right, there you go. Phil was very generous in supporting the shows this month. And I really appreciate that. All right. How are you feeling, Steve?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
We're gonna workshop this. Like I said, I think what it doesn't like, Ken, is it doesn't like me trying to add an audio file like on the fly, like while we're doing it live.
Right.
Me thinks that's maybe what it doesn't like. So we'll
Okay.
I got other ideas.
You got other ideas. You got ways. All right. Well, while we're figuring out those ways, Brady's on the line.
Ooh.
Thoughts on ice cream? Thoughts on white man ordering Japanese food at a baseball game? Brady, what do you got?
It's perfectly fine. No, we're not gatekeeping food here.
I mean, if there was Chinese food at a baseball game, what would be the best to have at a baseball game for convenience?
At a baseball game, I honestly just get the orange chicken. I know it's kind of blasphemous for some people. Orange chicken on rice. It's a baseball game. It's American, you know.
Orange chicken on rice, blasphemous. That's like the standard. What are you talking about?
Some people don't like it. I talked.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I got 3 bags of orange chicken in the freezer right now. So I'm ready to go. Trader Joe's orange chicken. All right, Brady.
If you want to get your fiber, get the broccoli beef. You know.
I got think one of those. I got some. I got a lot of food. I got a lot of dinners. Sometimes I stock up on dinners and forget to buy breakfast and lunches and snacks, and that's when I get really miserable. But Brady, other than that, what is on your mind, bud?
Well, I was kind of disappointed. JMB did not mention the ice cream taiyaki, which is basically a Japanese ice cream sandwich. It's like a taiyaki is basically a type of waffle that's shaped like a fish.
How do I spell it?
Huh?
How do I spell it?
Well, I did post an image in the Discord, the Blathering Discord.
I don't have Discord open on this computer. I forget
that. But basically, they filled the ice creams. Like they filled the fish's mouth full of ice cream, and it's just coming all the way out.
It's fish ice cream.
It's shaped like a fish, but it's sweet. It's like a waffle.
Oh, it's carved into the shape of a fish.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not fish.
Okay.
It's not fish.
I was gonna say, look, I am absolutely open to other cultures, and I don't want to be. I want to be like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, was like, hey, try other food. But okay, that looks fun. That looks like, as described, a waffle fish barfing up Oreo ice cream with an Oreo in it.
Yep.
I'm in on it.
It is wonderful.
It was better until you described it that way, to be honest.
Well, it is a fish barfing. Look at that. Or it's a fish devouring it. Biblical. It's almost biblical there. What's that price to go at, Brady?
Sadly, it's one of those commodified things. I think it's probably, when I was in college, this was like $5 to $6. I bet it's like $7 to $8 nowadays.
Oh, that's at least $10. There's no way you're getting. Look at the scales on that thing. There's no way you're getting that. That's at least a $10 ice cream fish for sure.
Yeah. But this, you can get that for like $1 in Japan. What are we doing?
$1.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe Jambi can correct me on that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna not get between you on that. That's $15 at Dodger
At
Stadium.
Dodger Stadium. No, it's probably $20.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. The food prices at Dodger Stadium it's just crazy.
I'm not just being an old man complaining.
No.
I'm not. Parking was $45 for general, $70 for preferred.
Yeah.
That's $17 bacon cheeseburger, $14 all beef, $9 essentially a dog. The nachos in the $11 to $12 range. The beer's $21.
This is good.
Yeah, they should give that to us. You know,
That's okay. That's amazing. Will McLean for audio listeners says if next time at Dodger Stadium and they charge me $17 for the bacon cheeseburger, I should ask if they can defer 50% of that until 2035. You know what, Will? That's the comment of the night. I don't know what prize you win, but I should have done that. I absolutely should have done that. Should have done that indeed.
But hey, they still allow you to bring food in. So I like just go to Chinatown. There's a place called Long's Family Pastry. You can get a bunch of pastries, and they do have like a Chinese version of a hot dog, I think.
Okay.
It's like it's kind of like a pig in a blanket, but with the soft bun instead of just like the hot dog bun, and it's a little sweeter than a hot dog. It's got onions on it. Anyways, I'm getting too deep into the food, but yeah,
I have a vulnerable question.
You're waxing poetic, and I like it.
I have a vulnerable question for the both of you.
Yeah,
as someone who's not a purveyor of hot dogs, I don't know if I used that word right. Is there really a huge difference between a corn dog and a pig in a blanket?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like it's like cornbread over the hot dog? Is that the whole thing?
I wish it was just straight up cornbread. Yeah. And no stick involved, right? In most pigs.
Well, yeah, I have obviously no stick, but when we look at it like on like a molecular level, it's hot dog and bread.
Both are going to give me tremendous amount of heartburn. This I know.
Right.
I have 2 frozen corn dogs in my freezer. Might consider those tonight. Yeah, I think they're almost 2 categories of meats. Pig and blankets usually made with little smokies. Yeah.
I don't know. I want to learn.
I do love little smokies. Unless you buy a supersized pack at the outlet store and realize about a day into it you got to finish this entire thing, and they just get sweaty and watery by the end. It's not a good thing.
Is a little smokies and a hot dog? Are we doing the same thing as like chicken nuggets and boneless wings? Like, are we?
No. Okay. Little smokies are a little different for me. I don't know exactly what's in a little smoky.
They're just hot dogs cut into pieces and then they like wrap them at the end. I don't know.
Maybe. Right? They're just tiny and they're cute. They're like eating a bag full of baby Grogu hot dogs. They're just great. Yeah, J&B considers them different as well. But, I'm happy with both of them. I do like a corn dog.
I'm here to learn.
Do you guys have hot dogs, hot dog on a stick out there? Is that nationwide?
Yeah. Hot dog. Yeah. I think so. Isn't that just a corn dog? Wait, you mean like different from a corn dog?
Yeah, well, it's hot dog on a stick is a chain. It's a restaurant. It's like it was famous in malls.
I was gonna say, like, I think you just do that when you go camping, Ken. No, I've never heard of a business by this name. No.
We got to find out if it's just what is hot dog on a stick regional. It's got bright yellow, red, blue, and white colorings. Hot dog on a stick regional.
Oh, that's some good typing. Yes.
That's some good. Okay, I'm gonna find the answer. It's regional. It's founded in 1946 in Santa Monica on the Santa Monica Boardwalk. Its footprint is heavily concentrated in California and other Western states. Oh wow, that's such a staple of childhoods out here.
Yeah,
you guys are robbed of that. How'd you have a fun childhood?
I don't like hot dogs, Ken.
But it's like it's a corn dog. It's like a corn dog, hot dog on a stick.
Do you think if I like hot dogs, I'm going to like corn dogs? Or I don't like hot dogs, I'm just going to magically like corn dogs? You think that's
You said you were a purveyor of hot dogs.
I said I'm not. And I said as someone who's not a purveyor of hot dogs.
Yeah, you're right. You did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brady, anything else before we get into the voicemail?
Well, I gotta admit something. I've also never had hot dog on a stick.
Well, you're still relatively new to the West Coast team, I'd say.
I've lived here for 20 years.
That's new. Well, here's the thing. Hot dog on a stick is synonymous with malls. And the mall culture by early 2000s was starting to die out. So you might have missed that. If you've only been here for 20 years, by 2005 or 6, the mall culture was drastically changing and diminishing. But if you were at a mall in the 80s and the 90s in the West Coast, you had a hot dog on a stick. And they had fresh lemonade. And the gimmick was the staff members would have to take this little stick, this masher, and do this thing, and they'd have to hop up and push down. And I don't know how else to say this. Mostly they employed girls, and you're in high school. You're in high school, and you're sitting there in the food court, and you're just watching this girl you have a crush on, squeeze lemons, and you're just all you're hearing is "Dream Weaver, I believe we can make it if we try." And it's just they set you up for a puberty fail. That's all I'm saying.
That was vivid.
I
lived it. It was livid or vivid because I lived it, and I'm livid about missing it. Vulcan Dirt also used to enjoy Orange Julius. Yeah, there you go. Brady, thank you.
Oh, and bring your own food at Dodger Stadium.
Oh yeah, my friend goes to Italian Market and gets a big sandwich. We ran out of time last night, and I kind of wanted to try the food. Now I wish we got the sandwich. Good note. Good note. All right.
Is that a thing? You're allowed to bring your own food?
I don't know if it was always the case. I just hung up on Brady. He might have had the answer. But now they have strict rules, like a lot of folks. Clear backpacks or purses of a certain size, right?
Okay.
So as long as you can get the sandwich in your bag and it's clear, and they go, "Hey, you're bringing in a sandwich," they don't care.
Okay.
I'm doing it next time.
Okay. Clear picnic baskets. That's what we need.
Right.
We need clear picnic baskets.
Clear picnic baskets. I'm going to go, I'll do the rounds. I'll go to Carl's Jr., Burger King, Jack in the Box, just get all the burgers. Oh, by the way, I won a free Jumbo Jack last night, and I don't know how to claim it. Maybe because the ticket is digital. I got to figure this out. The Dodger pitcher struck out 9 batters, and once a Dodger pitcher, single Dodger pitcher, I think, hits 7 or 8 strikeouts, everyone in the stadium gets a free Jumbo Jack. I don't know how to claim mine.
You just got to go. You just be the old guy that goes up to the register and be like, "I was at the baseball game, and here's my ticket. I should." And they'll just be like, "You know what? Just give him the hamburger." You know what I mean? It'll be
the goddamn Jumbo
It'll
Jack.
work. That'll work.
Okay, all right, that's good. Claim it on the app. But the other problem is I don't actually have the tickets. My friend had them. I'd have to get them. That's the whole thing. You know what? I'm just gonna go buy a Jumbo Jack. Steven, the time we have remaining here on this silly Saturday edition, we are gonna unveil the Blathering voicemail box. And then this is in the Discord now, but we're going to move it to Patreon and to the YouTube channel membership community page. A lot of you, you're not sure about calling in. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're too shy. Maybe you just don't give a fuck. Or maybe like James Holmes, you're asleep by the time the show starts, so you can't call in live. All right? Maybe you're Laserbolt. You're in the middle of a forest. You don't want to set up your satellite to call in. You just want to leave a voice message for, convenience sake. Steve, we got 3 messages tonight, right?
We got 3 messages loaded up right now. We're going to see how this works. You can still hear me, right, Ken?
Absolutely can.
All right. We're going to see. I think this actually might be the debut of James Holmes' voice on this show.
I think so.
And God damn, you guys, I hope this works because you guys are in for a treat. So Ken, let me know how this goes, sound-wise, all that jazz, and we'll workshop it. Here we go.
Hello there. Hope all is well. We are just coming out of
Stop that. I mean, this couldn't be more perfect of a voice for James Holmes.
Yeah, I know, right? As soon as I heard we previewed these the other day, Ken. I heard this and I just immediately lost my shit because I was just in pure joy. I was just like, it made me so happy. I want to pay James money. I'm going to send James a list of things to say into a microphone and record. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to use it for things in my house. I'm going to use it for Blathering gaming drops. I'm all sorts of stuff. James is going to be my little Scottish mascot.
I love this. David says he's pretty sure he's called it. I don't remember him calling it in. Maybe once, but definitely. This is gold. All right. Keep
let's start. Let me roll this back real quick.
Mm-hmm. Roll it back.
Hello there. Hope all is well. We are just coming out of a heat wave over in the UK, and up in Scotland it's not been too bad. I mean, it's still been 23, 24 degrees, which is getting a bit too hot. And by May standards, that's ludicrous, right? And even with that, up in Edinburgh, Arthur Seat. There was a grass fire, second time in recent years. If you're looking at the hottest years on record, they are 2022, 2023, and 2025 in the UK. That's a bit of a pattern there. And I've got some woods like not that far away from me. I don't think realistically there's going to be a fire there, right? But
yeah,
I mean, it's maybe something I need to start thinking about, maybe a bit longer term. And I think in California, you're already there, right? So you presumably have a grab bag. If you do, what do you put in it? Just, should I need to get out of Dodge pretty sharp? Any tips on what you put in the grab bag? And over.
He ends out like a radio broadcast. All right. So the question is, with climate change, global warming, hottest temperatures on file, wind conditions that are abnormal in a lot of spots, and just capitalism and corporations just not being regulated so they can get away with things like, I don't know, Edison Power starting a Altadena fire. Do you have a grab bag? I'm an earthquake country, and I got to tell you, Steve, this is exposing how unprepared I am. I have like an emergency medical bag in my car. I got no grab bag in any other way, shape, or form. If an emergency hits, and you know me, I have my path planned out of LA if a nuke gets launched at us from Russia. I don't have a grab bag. I need to think about this. Do you have one?
And sort of in that I'm kind of relying on like the daddy diaper bag that I have in my car, like the emergency bag that I have like for kids that has like diapers that definitely don't fit my kids anymore at this point, burp cloths, all that kind of stuff. But there's also some like regular first aid stuff in there. There's some non-perishable food kind of stuff in there. So that we also have a plan of like a, oh shit, stuff is going down plan. You know what I mean? Like if, it's like, it's like if all, if like an EMP went off over DC and we had no communication, it's like go here. If we're not there after 12 hours, go to spot B, then go to spot C, that kind of thing. Yeah. We have that kind of a system set up. But other than that, no, I don't have like here's the thing, a go bag or like an emergency bag like that. That's to me is like an emergency savings account. Like folks, I'm out here trying to like survive. Like I don't have it's a lot to ask for the surplus of like, here, take a bunch of shit that you need to survive, stuff it in a bag and don't use it. Yeah. Meanwhile we're we're looking at corn dogs in the freezer. So it's just something.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like I said, I got like one of those little earthquake packs with like Band-Aids and like weird powdered water or something, and like one of those.
Shit goes down, we're gonna have so many Band-Aids and nothing else that's useful.
We're gonna have to eat. We're gonna have to eat the Band. You want your fried Band-Aids now? And then those little like solar flare blankies that you fold out that are just like foil. I got that. Yeah. Okay,
good.
But this is actually like I'm embarrassed. Maybe this is just my nonchalant attitude towards earthquakes here. I got nothing. And I'm thinking now, James's question is thinking, what should I put in there? I'm going to grab maybe 5 pairs of underpants and some change of clothes. I got to have some backup. I have contacts. I can go a couple days without changing them, I think. But, I got to have that, Do I put deodorant on so I can smell pretty when I'm, surviving the apocalypse? Maybe. This has got me thinking of how to survive. Now, I haven't had a chance to do it in a while. But I used to, go to like a 99-cent store. I'd get like a little duffel bag or a backpack, and I'd fill it with some essentials and keep in my car. And if I saw a person who was residentially challenged, I'd give them the bag, right? Am I a hero? Maybe. But I haven't been able to afford to do it. I need the bag. So I need to examine this. And then if I have the chance, you have kids to worry about. I got a squirrely chihuahua. I've got to make sure she's got stuff. I got to make sure I grab my computer at least. I feel as though I need my computer. My whole career's on this computer.
Right.
Phone, phone's always with me. Shower, cooking, bathroom, bed. I wish my phone wasn't with me, but it's always with me. So, man.
You can't put your computer in your go bag, Ken, because your go bag is not, it's not an open bag that you throw. No,
I leave some room.
The go bag is you grab it by the handles and you go. Ken, I got stuck watching 2012 last night. I was just scrolling and I was like 20 minutes in and I just like got like brain locked into it.
Yeah.
I don't think you drive as well as John Cusack, so you need to go back. You need to go back. No, I don't think you could drive a limo as aggressively as John.
A limo. He's a limo driver.
Yeah, he drives a limo like in the middle of a 9.5 earthquake.
All right. Well, this has got me worried. I think I need to.
You should be worried. You should be worried.
James Holmes, you've asked a good question. Man, I got to think about this. All right. Next voicemail.
We ready for Ethan?
Yeah.
Hello there. Hope all is well.
That's definitely not Ethan. That's definitely still James again. Here we go.
Hey, gentlemen. Random question, but I've always had kind of a weird fascination with Yiddish words. There's just something inherently kind of funny and grumpy about Yiddish words. Do you have a favorite Yiddish word that you like to use? I'm a fan of chutzpah and schlep.
Schlep is also good.
Actually, yeah, those are two good words. I'm looking up a list. I honestly, schlep is definitely one I
Schlep's a good one.
Use. Yeah.
Chutzpah is a good one.
I don't use.
I don't know if I'm ever using it correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would feel like not confident. I'm a bit. I like to use schwitz. I use schwitz, especially with the long hair. Tony Kornheiser said this all the time when I listened to him on the radio growing up. Schwitzing like an Airedale. So that's what I tell my wife all the time when I'm like hot, like doing like garage work or garden work outside stuff, and I'm just like got the hair all tied up. I'm schwitzing like an Airedale over here.
You guys, schmuck is one. I like schmuck. I'm looking on a list right now, so I'm sorry if I'm not seeing chat. Schmo is one, so I had to use that for years, of course.
Oh,
my job.
Yeah, you're kind of grandfathered in that one.
Schmo.
David Mackay, how is this pronounced? Is that oy vey? And just with like a bunch of that's not oy vey. What is that? I don't know how that's pronounced.
I've heard that one. I don't know.
I haven't heard that one.
I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yenta. Yeah, talkative woman, gossip is gold. Yeah, I don't like. That's not one I want to use. I'm trying to look. I'm just literally looking down a list to see what are the ones I've heard and did not know. Oh, here's one I've definitely used before. This Yiddish word, schlong. I've definitely used puts. Oh, that's another one right in the. Okay. Yeah,
puts.
A lot of terms for penis.
I thought puts was like I thought puts was like a dumb person, like this puts. No.
Yeah. You little puts. Maybe, but mensch. Right. But I don't use that.
Mensch.
Mazel tov. I don't use that.
Mensch is another one of those ones I'm afraid that I got afraid I'm going to use it incorrectly, and someone's going to think I'm like anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? Like I'm
going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, and I'm looking at the list of these words, these ones I wouldn't be away, but I'm right there with you, Steve. I don't know if I had the knowledge that I had a list of top 5 Yiddish words. I don't know if I'd want to say them out of just like bagel. Bagel is one. Hey,
bagel's fine. I don't know if I'm invited to the Yiddish barbecue though. You know what I mean? That's all.
I just want to be extra. I just want to be extra careful, but I do like schlep. Schlep is one I use a lot.
Schlep is great.
Okay, we're a pair of real menches. That's a great question though. Chutzpah.
I hope so.
Hubris is not one. I use hubris more than I'd use chutzpah, but I think chutzpah is more positive.
But hubris was Greek. Could be wrong.
Probably, but you know what I mean? Like I think it's oh dear God, sorry, I just got a message.
Question,
I'm selling sidetrack. I'm selling something a couple items on eBay, right?
Yeah.
And I got
anything good?
I got one with the dimensions on it. This guy just got this message.
Oh, how big is it? How big is it?
Hey, could you take it out and measure it from top to bottom and then let me know? No, fucker. Do you want to buy it or not, man?
Read, motherfucker.
You can see it here. Oh, my God.
Okay. We got one more voicemail, Ken.
All right, one more.
I don't know who this is from. It says this is from 1999 Kid. And I haven't listened to this one yet, so I really hope he doesn't have a racial slur.
Bing bong. So the New York Knicks are back at the NBA Finals for the first time in 27 years. 27 years. I was barely born. But I guess to underscore the time, how much time has passed, I was wondering, like, what was going on in June 99? Were you still watching, like, the Phantom Menace, 10th year or something? I mean, I think the Yankees, that was, like, a really good season, right? Was it a historic season even?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, what was that? What was it?
Yeah.
Britney Spears on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me know.
All right. Brady.
June 1999, Ken.
June of 1999. Let me go back to it. I was working the mall, but I was working 7 p.m. to 3 a.m.
I was in the middle of my parents' divorce, Ken.
That's a good summer for you then, huh? Good memories.
Yeah.
looking at that, and then gosh. Yeah, definitely, Y2K was hanging over our shoulders. And I've talked about how watch that documentary on it, because you'll see how much of an actual problem it was and how we all thought in the end it wasn't. It was a joke of a problem. It was a huge problem that got fixed. But that was more December 31st. The summer of 99. Yeah, big summer for the Yankees. Big season for the Yankees. I think they would go on. Was that the Braves in 99? Yes, it was. Turn of the century. I was
Woodstock, right? Woodstock 99.
Woodstock 99. Yep.
Yep.
We're breaking stuff. I don't exactly when Christina Aguilera became ex-Tina, but there was the Christina Aguilera versus Britney Spears battle, and we all had an opinion on that.
Was that Genie in a Bottle 99 or was that earlier?
Good album from Travis came out. I think that was earlier. Good album from Travis came out in 1999.
Okay.
Some of you weren't born. 99, Alan Smith, he's right. Great movie year, 1999. I think one of my favorites, Magnolia, comes out that year. High Fidelity comes out a little bit like early 2000. But yeah, you could run down a list of 1999 movies. And me, the guy who never watches anything, will be like, saw it in theater, saw it in theater, saw it in theater, saw it in theater. It was a great year. Jared says his first Warped Tour. But the vibe was, there was a vibe. There was this kind of, I know I'm older than you, Steve, so I don't know if you were picking up on the vibe, but there was kind of this, the world is our oyster. We're going into a new century. This century is ours. The world's great. We can't be hurt. And yes, I am kind of setting it up to be like, then 9/11 comes along and everything smacks us right in the face. In a way that I think we couldn't process. I'm actually reading that book, Reign of Terror, how 9/11 begat Trump, basically what the book is. And it's a frightening time. So I don't mean to get too serious, but there was this kind of like, I was at the Groundlings. I just started training at the Groundlings the spring of 99. In the summer, I was like, I'll be on SNL by probably next year. My life's made. Like, there was it was carefree. The 90s were great. Even if there was lies underneath it, just like the 80s weren't as great as people want to say, and 50s were horrible. The 90s felt great, and we thought we were going to carry that forward.
As a kid during the 90s, 1999, I would do anything to bottle up the optimism we had collectively as a society in the summer of 1999 through 9/11, Ken. And it really was racism was fixed. The economy was booming.
Right.
Don't worry about the whole president and the blowjob thing. That was whatever. He's gonna be out of office in a year anyway. Yeah. Don't worry about the computers. We're gonna have that fixed. That's gonna be fine. Literally in 1999, our biggest problem was like, hey, shit, global warming, guys. That was like when everyone was like, hey, this is like, maybe we should stop putting CFCs into the air and fix the ozone layer and all that kind of shit. We were all kind of on board with all that stuff together back then. And it was like, is the internet going to take over the world? People were talking about the internet and the .com bubble the way people are talking about AI now.
Right.
And saying, if you make a GIF, that's not art. You're not an artist. But so anyway, yeah, but I also don't sleep on other 1999 hits like Switching Goals, Mary-Kate and Ashley, Ken, Xenon, the Girl of the 21st Century. There were a lot of great films in 1999 that, The World Is Not Enough, the Iron Giant, October Sky. I mean, there was 1999 was a huge
October Sky. Saw that in the theaters. Chris Cooper's in that film. Narcolepsy says it. Gas was under $2. Excuse me. Yes, I remember there was a mobile station on Balboa and Devonshire that I went to. No, maybe Reseda in Devonshire, but definitely Devonshire. And I remember pulling up and paying like $1.20 a gallon and being like, how am I going to afford this?
Yeah. I remember 99-cent gas. That was early 2000s. That was like right before the Iraq War. But yeah.
And see, Brady says, hey, sorry to bring rain, but things weren't good in Eastern Europe, sadly. Yeah, but that was the point. We didn't care.
We didn't care. we won the Cold War, baby.
We won it all.
Right, exactly.
Top of the pops. We got Britney, Christina. We got what do we care? You think we're the best in the world, and everyone loves us. Everyone looks up to us. They want to buy our jeans. We're the best of the best. Yeah, that was absolutely it.
And they put nothing but USAID commercials were all over the news and education. So we were patting ourselves on the back and look at all the good we're doing around the world and giving vaccines and stuff, when we believed in vaccines, all that kind of stuff. God,
yeah,
things were so much better.
It's a great time. Narcolepsy also says DVDs were starting to boom. That's true. I remember telling my
that was even way before DVD. I feel like 99 was early on DVDs. That was not mainstream. That was expensive tech in 99.
No, you're right, because I'm thinking so a little bit later on, I could just tell by where I was living. My friends my roommates, Aaron and Casey, we were having a conversation, and I defiantly said, "This is how much of an idiot I can be, Steve. You know this." I defiantly said, "I will never replace my VHSs," because I had a pretty ample collection. I was like, "I will not. Whatever the hell this new technology is, I will not." And they both were like, "Okay." I have 4 VHS tapes left. The rest are Blu-rays and DVDs. So yeah, there you go. Don't be that. Don't be that guy, everybody. Don't be that guy. Brady's taking me back. It was a good time. We were untouchable in America. We were untouchable.
On the best. Optimism.
Yeah.
Capitalism was the answer. Everything was great. Like we won. We won the Cold War. Those commie Ruski bastards were drinking, were crying in their vodka. Yep. Everybody. Yeah, you're right. Everybody. Like the biggest thing we had to complain about at the end of the 90s was we were all sad that Princess Diana died. We were a little embarrassed over Bill Clinton, and we were like, okay, are our computers going to murder us in our sleep on New Year's Eve? That was really all we had to worry about.
Yeah. And on New Year's night, I was huddled in the mall. I told the story before, like 20 LAPD officers or so, like huddled under the parking structure, huddled in our office, and we were all waiting for the planes to fall. And, about a half hour to midnight, news broke in of a new Russian president named Vladimir Putin. I remember looking, I was like, I don't like the feel of that guy. Is this the Antichrist? Like, what's going on? And, I wasn't wrong, but I wasn't right. So anyways, there you go. Brandon says my first DVD was... His first DVD was The Mask of Zorro. I don't remember. I don't remember. 10 Things I Hate About You was in that year. Galaxy Quest. Alan says it was before the internet ruined everything. Kind of. I like the connected world we're in. I have a career because of the internet. It's complicated. But yeah. Alden Diaz asked me off air one day. He's like, what was it like? What was it like to leave your house and no one could find you? What was it like? I was like, honestly, it was, I can't do it now. I can't even go to the 7-Eleven around the corner without my phone. Yeah. But it was kind of nice. And coming back, there was great excitement of coming back and going, ooh, 3 messages.
Right. You click. Yeah. See, if you'd look out at this corner of your eye at the voice machine to see if the little red light was blinking or not, and then like if it was blinking, like, oh, okay, there's that feeling like, okay, what's going on there? And you hit the button. Okay, how many? Then it would wait to tell you how many voice messages you had, and then it was like, okay, 2 or 3, whatever. And they'd be like, you have 8 messages. You'd be like, oh shit, who died?
Yeah.
But then I went to the grocery store, like, and I'm kidding, like last weekend, Ken, with my little baby, and I left my phone at home. And I was halfway to the grocery store, didn't have my phone. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to raw dog it. So I went to the grocery store, baby in hand, no phone. Yeah, seriously. It was like, if I have to, I can do this. There will not be an emergency in the next hour and a half. I can handle this.
Vermont Mike says, I just remember that all sales were final for gas generators bought around New Year's Eve, 1999. No returns. So true. Yeah.
Stickers on the computers from Best Buy that said, Y2K proof and like all
Y2K
stuff, like, bring it
compliant.
back and exactly. It's crazy.
I might just rewatch that doc. I forget where it's on. It's such a good doc. It's like a 3-part doc on Y2K. I can't go with that. And then it's like I feel like Obi-Wan to Anakin Attack the Clones. Like sometimes my mom would be like, "Oh, I just went to the store and I didn't bring my phone." I'll be like, "Guard this with your life. Like this is the thing. Like this is the thing."
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, there we go. All right, I think that's it. So the voice
good stuff on the voicemail bag.
Great
right?
stuff. Great voicemail bag stuff.
Yeah,
great.
It worked. The tech works. We're good. We're in a good spot. We got it.
We'll just figure out a way to load it in. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, honestly, even though, I mean, it's easy enough for me to do it this way too. So fuck it. If StreamYard doesn't want to play ball, then
StreamYard often doesn't want to play. Though I got to tell you, tonight I did nothing new other than reset one of my routers. I have not seen me dip out. Yeah, it's only when I get important guests.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I was gonna say, even when we had 3 people on, no problem.
No problems.
But yeah.
Alan Smithy, thank you for the super chat. Barf the Mog, John Candy ordered tons of Dodger Dogs to surprise the Cassinger Spaceballs. Truck rolled up and unloaded Dodger Dog carts. That would be heaven. First of all, John can't working with John Candy would have been heaven, but Dodger dogs coming to your front door. And they would sell them. You could get the ballpark Franks type of Farmer John's at the store, but it's not the same. And it's not the same now again. All right, there we go. We'll be back Monday, Thursday. Nothing lined up in terms of guests, but stay tuned. Trying to get some other people on, people that you might have been familiar with from my old shows and worlds, and other folks that you aren't familiar with yet. A lot of fun. Advice on Monday. Get ready for that. We'll take some sin confessions. I know Addie is out and about handling some important stuff, so when she is ready, science will return, but not until she is ready, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, Steve. Fuck, marry, kill. Clone Wars
that?
Season 7. Season 1 of Mauls. Season 4 Rebels.
I haven't seen Maul yet, so I'm gonna fuck Maul. Let's go, baby. Let's wine and dine me, Maul. I'm gonna marry Rebels, and I'm gonna kill whatever you said the last one was.
Clone Wars Season 7. You and I.
I like Clone Wars Season 7, but I like Rebels more. Rebels made me cry at the finale. So yeah, that's the answer.
You did it. You matched exactly what I did. There you go. That's it. Thank you, JMB, for that question. We'll do more of those. I like that. That's it. Thanks for support. We'll see you next time. Bye.